My beloved child, pause for a moment and let the essence of my words flow into the innermost chambers of your heart. Set aside the clamor of the world and hear the voice that calls you to stillness. Do not let the ceaseless whirl of life steal from you the sacred rest your soul so deeply craves. The more frantic the tide of your days becomes, the more you need to draw near to me. For in the quiet of my presence, I shall pour into your weary spirit a peace so profound, it refreshes like a stream in a parched and thirsty land. Many see the moments spent with me as a fleeting luxury, a thing to be pursued once the clamor of obligations has subsided. Yet, they do not grasp the truth. They toil upon the meager fuel of their own strength, running endlessly until weariness overtakes them. And when they falter, some look to me with hearts full of blame, believing I have abandoned them. Others cry out in desperation when the burden becomes unbearable. But my heart longs to guide you to a gentler path, a way of living not defined by frantic striving, but by the boundless grace that flows from walking beside me. Imagine yourself walking with me, step by step, unhurried yet purposeful. In this sacred companionship, you will learn to trust in my wisdom over the fleeting efficiency of human endeavors. You were not formed to be a machine, endlessly driven by the demands of the world. No, I crafted you to flourish within the rhythm of my grace, a rhythm that bids you to labor with diligence, yet pause to pray, reflect, and simply be. It is in this stillness that your soul will find its anchor, and your life will become a testimony of peace in a world consumed by chaos. Some may misunderstand your choice to walk this way. They may see your calmness as idleness, your peace as a lack of ambition. But do not let their judgments weigh upon you. For the serenity born of your time with me will shine like a beacon, drawing those weary of life's relentless storms. They will sense something in you, a calm that surpasses understanding, a joy unshaken by the trials of the world, and a hope steadfast and immovable. This, my child, is the evidence of my spirit working mightily within you, a reflection of my love and power. When fears of the unknown rise like a tempest, or the worries of tomorrow press heavily upon you, remember this: I have already prepared the way before you. Each moment you spend in my presence plants seeds of trust in the fertile soil of your heart. And in time, those seeds will grow into mighty trees of faith, their roots deep and strong, able to withstand every storm and trial yet to come. Come to me, my beloved, and find the shelter your heart seeks. When you step away from the demands of the world and dwell with me, you are not simply resting. You are being renewed, refueled by the boundless resources of heaven. In the sacred stillness, my spirit will whisper truths to your soul that are drowned out by the clamor of life. The weight of guilt, the sting of worry, and the grip of stress will dissolve, replaced by a confidence anchored in my eternal love. So draw near, day by day. Let my words be the bread that nourishes your soul. Let my spirit envelop you in warmth and understanding beyond what human minds can fathom. Watch as your priorities shift, your burdens grow lighter, and your vision expands to see my purpose for you. In this sacred walk, you will discover that your identity is not found in your productivity, nor in the fleeting opinions of others, but in the unwavering goodness and faithfulness of the one who formed you. Never forget, my precious child, that you are not alone. I am here, leading you, guiding you, and holding you. I have placed within you dreams that may seem beyond your reach, but if you abide in me, you will see them unfold in ways more wondrous than you can imagine. Take my hand, and let my light dispel every shadow. Embrace this path of peace and trust that I, your ever-loving God, will carry you through every trial, every storm, and every bend in the road. You are safe, you are cherished, you are destined for the fullness of my love. Behold, I am the Lord your God, the eternal source of hope in a world parched with despair. My heart aches with a holy longing to pour into your life a joy so radiant, so profound, that it surpasses all mortal understanding. Picture, if you will, a wellspring overflowing with waters of crystalline purity, a fountain that quenches every thirst your soul has ever known. And yet, even this is but a pale shadow of what I desire to bestow upon you. My gift to you is not a fleeting emotion, tethered to the whims of circumstance or the sweetness of fleeting moments. No, what I offer is my very essence, my wisdom, boundless and eternal, my knowledge, stretching beyond the confines of time, and my love steadfast and unshaken, even amid the chaos that churns around you. I am the inexhaustible treasure of all that is good, the keeper of mysteries too vast for human minds to contain. Do not think of my treasures as gold or jewels that tarnish with time. Rather, see them as revelations of my divine heart, glimpses of my eternal glory, and insights into my perfect ways. With each day that you seek me, you unearth new wonders, marvels that defy your imagination, gifts hidden in the folds of eternity, waiting to be revealed to those who draw near. When darkness surrounds you, and the weight of uncertainty presses upon your spirit, lift your eyes to me. My perspective reaches far beyond the veil of human sight. What may appear as ruin to the earthly eye, I transform into paths of blessing and fields ripe with purpose. My light, a beacon unwavering, pierces through the densest shadows, casting hope where there was none. I am the wellspring of joy, an unending fountain that flows not only in times of peace, but also in the storm's fiercest gale. My joy is not diminished by sorrow, nor is it silenced by grief. It burns as an unquenchable flame, a lighthouse guiding you safely through the tempestuous seas. Turn your face toward me, and let the brilliance of my joy fill your heart. Even when the storm rages and despair looms heavy, my joy will break through, scattering the clouds of doubt and fear. Seek me with an earnest heart, and you will find that this joy is no fleeting emotion. It is a force eternal, shaping your thoughts and transforming your spirit. It reveals opportunities where others see only obstacles, lifts your soul above the waves, and fills you with hope that defies all logic. My joy is woven from the fabric of my divine nature, calm, enduring, and unshaken by human frailty. Remember, beloved, this world is not your final dwelling. You are destined for a heavenly inheritance, imperishable and glorious, kept safe beyond the reach of time and decay. Hold fast to this truth when life's burdens weigh you down. The joy I give is not confined to the moments of triumph. It is an abiding strength, available even in the darkest valleys. Through faith, you gain access to this joy, a joy that transcends every boundary, overcomes every limitation, and speaks to the very core of who you are. Today, I invite you to come to me without hesitation. Bring your doubts, your questions, your fears, and your weariness. Lay them at my feet, and watch as I transform them into clarity, confidence, and peace. Speak to me in the quiet moments, search my word with a yearning heart, and remain attentive to the gentle whispers of my spirit. Know this: my joy is not a reward reserved for the perfect, but an inheritance freely given to those who abide in my presence. No failure, no pain, no sin is too great to keep you from the transforming power of my love. This joy I offer is yours for eternity, yet it begins here and now, in the midst of your daily walk. As you trust me in the small trials, you will see my faithfulness unfold. As you rely on me in the great tribulations, you will witness my power revealed. My joy is your secret strength, lifting your head when despair threatens to bow it low, and shining brightly as a testimony to the world of a kingdom not of this earth. Open wide the doors of your heart. Let my joy flood every corner of your soul, reshaping your perspective and renewing your strength. Keep your gaze fixed on the inheritance I have prepared for you, a place where my glory never fades, and where your joy will be made complete. Even now, as you tread the rocky paths of this world, take comfort in knowing that my light goes before you, surrounding you with grace and mercy. Trust in my endless love, for it is a banner over you, a shield in your trials, and a song in your heart. Let my joy define your vision, a heavenly lens through which all circumstances take on new meaning. I see the burdens you carry, and I promise to renew every weary place in your life. As I provided manna for my people in the wilderness, so will I supply all you need for body, mind, and spirit. When the desert feels vast and empty, remember, I am the God who turns barren wastelands into gardens of miracles. Come, rest in me, and let my joy be the melody that carries you through every storm, every sorrow, and every triumph. Behold, I have not changed. My power to perform wonders remains as steadfast and mighty as the ancient days. Just as I parted the Red Sea for my people when they cried out to me in despair, so too will I part every turbulent wave and stormy obstacle that dares to rise against you. Nothing stands between you and the glorious future I have prepared. For I am the Lord who sees you, even in your hidden battles. My voice calls you from the depths of your darkest valleys, lifting you from despair and setting your feet upon solid ground. Do not hesitate to release what binds you, for the chains that once held Israel captive in Egypt could not withstand the might of my deliverance. My promises do not lead to half measures, but to the fullness of freedom. Break free from every toxic influence, every voice that seeks to belittle the dreams I have planted within your heart. Let not the mockery or scorn of others deter you, for their words hold no power when your ears are tuned to the melody of my truth. Listen closely, for I whisper my faithfulness to you in the stillness, guarding the treasures I have placed within your soul. Stand boldly, as David did before the towering Goliath, armed not with the weapons of this world, but with the unshakable faith that I have instilled in you. Let the promises I have etched upon your heart be your shield, deflecting the fiery arrows of doubt and discouragement. Each step you take is illuminated by my light, and my commands are not burdens but the walls of a sacred fortress, protecting you as you walk the path of blessing and abundance. When fear rises like a tempest and anxiety casts its shadow over your spirit, bring every worry to me. I hear your prayers with the same attentive love with which I listened to the cries of my prophets long ago. My answers are never delayed. They come in the fullness of my perfect timing. Speak my truths to your household, letting them echo in the sacred rhythm of sunrise and nightfall. You need not remain burdened by guilt or weighed down by fear. Cast aside every heavy chain as a weary traveler discards needless baggage, so that your soul may awaken to the joy of each new dawn. Turn to the living words of my scripture, where you will find the unshakable testimony of my faithfulness. I have never abandoned those who placed their trust in me, and I delight in leading you to the bountiful blessings I have laid before you. Like fruit ripening in a land of plenty, my provisions are abundant and ready for you to receive. Do not fear the barriers of men, closed doors, or stern authorities, for have I not shattered prison walls for my faithful servants? Have I not restored the fortunes of the broken-hearted and welcomed the wayward child back into my embrace? Even if you have stumbled or caused pain to those you love, come to me with humility, for I do not turn away a contrite heart. There is no sin too great for my redemption, no wound too deep for my healing. My love knows no bounds and transcends every judgment of man. I hold every intricate thread of your life in my hands. I see your longing for peace, your desire for meaningful connections, stability, health, and joy. Trust that my promises are not empty. They are the very words that shape the heavens and the earth, the same power that stilled the raging seas. As you cleave to my precepts, your mind will be sharpened, discerning the eternal from the fleeting. Your spirit will find rest, cradled in the assurance of my unwavering presence. I do not seek grand offerings or material wealth from you, only your sincere devotion and your heart laid bare before me. Let me be your refuge in times of trouble, your shepherd leading you to verdant pastures, your fortress amidst the storm. Even when others falter or abandon you, I remain unchanging, ever faithful, and ready to guide you into the inheritance I have reserved for you. Rejoice, for you serve a God who restores what was lost, who replenishes the weary, and whose mercies never run dry. Let your faith come alive, for I, the Lord your God, take delight in uplifting and renewing you beyond your wildest dreams. I see the sincerity of your heart, the earnestness of your prayers, and the purity of your intentions. Because you come to me with humility and transparency, I will heal your land and erase the scars of your past. Like the sower who plants seeds with care and trust, so I will pour out my blessings upon you, that you may flourish in my love and grace forevermore. May the days ahead be graced with blessings beyond your comprehension, woven by my hand into the tapestry of your life. Yet I urge you, my beloved, do not hasten into choices that bind you, especially in matters of gold and treasure. Before each step, bow before me as my people did of old, seeking my counsel before venturing into the trials of battle. Do not let your hands sign what your spirit has not prayed over. Beware the snare of smooth-tongued deceivers, who drape themselves in the guise of wisdom and strength, yet harbor the cunning of wolves hidden in the fleece of innocence. They whisper tales of glittering splendor and indulgence, but their promises are but nets woven to ensnare the unsuspecting. Remember the kings of ancient days, adorned in fleeting grandeur, whose empires crumbled like sandcastles against the tide when they turned their hearts from my word. Let not your soul be dazzled by wealth that tarnishes, or illusions that evaporate under the fire of tribulation. My desire is not to burden you, but to see you flourish, to have enough to meet your needs, to uplift your family, to soothe the wounded, and to honor my name with a pure heart. Be as Joseph, who in wisdom stored grain in times of plenty, and became a vessel of salvation for many. Guard the gifts I have placed in your care, your time, your strength, and your very breath. As Nehemiah stood vigilant over the builders of the wall, ensuring their labor did not falter, so too must you watch over your own soul and calling. Speak not in haste, let your heart remain untainted by bitterness, and trust not solely in human intentions, for even the well-meaning may falter. Fix your eyes on me, your steadfast rock, for I am unyielding and eternal. Many have walked this path before, deaf to my warnings, lured by false smiles and empty promises, only to mourn the treasures lost in their folly. Yet you, my child, need not stumble into the same shadows. Stand vigilant, like watchmen on the city walls, for I have set a hedge around you. My enemy prowls the earth, seeking whom he may devour, but his power crumbles before a heart rooted in my truth. Lift high the shield of faith, and wield the sword of my word, for in these lies your strength. Do not carry your burdens in silence, for I know the weight you bear. Every tear you shed I gather as a treasure, each one a testament of your soul's longing. Just as a shepherd cradles a lost lamb, so do I hold you close, not to chastise your sorrows, but to renew your spirit. My mercy is an endless river, cleansing and restoring, bringing dawn to the darkest of nights. Trust in me, for I am the one who calls dry bones to rise and fills the barren wilderness with life. Return to me without fear, even if your path has strayed, for my arms remain open, longing to lead you to a land flowing with milk and honey, where blessings abound. Let not shame or guilt weigh you down, for my sacrifice has already erased your failings. When others belittle or reject you, remember, they do not see the masterpiece I have created. You are of immeasurable worth to me, a treasure beyond compare. Forgive those who wound you, releasing the chains of anger and sorrow. Lay your burdens at my feet, as Abraham surrendered what he held most dear, trusting in my divine plan. Forgive even yourself, for I have cast your sins into the depths of forgetfulness. Peace is near, like a gentle river winding through the desert, ready to quench your weary soul. Embrace it, my beloved, and watch as I transform your life into a living testimony of grace and victory, a beacon of hope shining brightly in a darkened world. Behold, I am he who bears the weight of every burden upon his shoulders, the one who walks with you through every valley and over every mountaintop. Gaze upon this day with the wonder of a child, as though you were among those I led into the promised land after years of wandering through desolation. Open your eyes, for I am revealing to you streams of blessings, overflowing and abundant, hidden even in the most unassuming corners of your life. Let your thanksgiving rise to me like the Psalms of my servant David, piercing the heavens as a fragrant offering, breaking through every barrier to touch the throne of eternity. True worship, offered from the depths of your soul, is the golden key that swings wide the gates of miracles. These are not ordinary doors, but sacred portals to boundless provision, unshakable health, and a prosperity woven not of earthly riches, but of eternal treasures. Take my hand, as Peter did when he walked across the storm-tossed sea, and let your faith anchor you in the one who never abandons his own. To you who tremble in the shadow of troubling reports and fear the unknown depths of tomorrow, hear this. My word is final. It stands above every verdict, every diagnosis, every seemingly irreversible fate. I am the author of all things, the one who molds outcomes even from the ruins of despair. I long to infuse you with the might that toppled giants, with health that triumphs over frailty, and with a peace that defies human understanding. Stand firm, for I am with you. To the mother who wonders how to provide for her children, remember how I sustained the widow with oil and flour that never ran dry. Recall the manna I sent to the hungry wandering in the wilderness. I am the same God today, unchanging and unlimited by the constraints of earthly resources. Your household will not hunger, nor will you dwell in the shadows of lack, for I prepare a table for you, even in the presence of those who doubt my provision. Watch as I vindicate your faith and show that trust in me is not vain, but a force that reshapes reality, To the weary soul burdened by debts and commitments, I am he who brought forth water from the rock in a barren land. Soon my provision will overflow into your life, overturning your circumstances and bringing forth blessings that will astonish even you. To those seeking meaningful labor, do not falter in despair. Like a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night, my guidance will illuminate your path. I will direct your steps, opening doors you thought were closed and creating opportunities where none seem to exist. Bring me your worries, your fears, and your brokenness. Let your cries echo to me as they did from my prophets of old, for I hear every whispered prayer. I am the healer of broken spirits, the restorer of hope, and the one who breathes life into the dry and desolate valleys of your soul. Your heartache is not a sentence without reprieve. It is the soil in which I will sow seeds of redemption and renewal. Just as I called Lazarus from the grave, so too will I call forth life from the places you thought barren and hopeless. Hold fast to my promises, for they are not mere words but living truths, anchoring you against the storms of doubt. They are the lamp lighting your way on uncharted paths. Lay your fears before me, your fears of rejection, of scarcity, of failure, and behold as I transform them into testimonies of my grace. Let your tears fall, for I collect each one and hold you close, cradling your sorrow alongside your dreams. You are not defined by the weight of your past, nor by the words of those who misunderstand you. You are defined by my everlasting love. Let this truth resound within you. You are mine, and I am with you always, bringing light into the darkest corners of your life. I am the Lord who walked with Abraham through uncharted lands, who delivered Israel from the chains of Egypt, and who remains faithful to every promise. Yesterday, I strengthened your spirit. Today, I cradle you in my mercy and grace, and tomorrow, I will calm the storms that rage around you. I am your defender, your shield, your ever-present help in times of trouble. You are precious to me, cherished beyond the measure of human understanding. The security you seek is found in my unshakable love, and the protection you need is woven from the depths of my heart. When the shadows of doubt gather, remember how I silenced the lions for my servant Daniel. So too will I silence the voices of fear that rise against you. Move forward with courage, step by step, for I have anointed you for victory. Above all, my love for you is eternal, unchanging, and steadfast. Let it be your banner, your comfort, and your strength. Rest in my presence, for even I, the Creator of heaven and earth, rested on the seventh day, not from weariness, but to show you the beauty of stillness in my embrace. In your quiet moments I will renew your strength and fill you with peace. Lift your eyes to me, for I am the author of miracles and the keeper of your soul. Trust in my promises, walk boldly in faith, and know that I am the Lord who loves you with a love that is deeper than the seas and higher than the heavens. I will not fail you, nor will I forsake you. Rest in my unending grace and see how I make all things new. Be still, my beloved, and listen to the whisper of eternity that calls your soul to dwell in the peace I alone can bestow. In the sacred stillness of your heart, the heavens rejoice, and the angels sing with delight over your unwavering devotion. My hand stretches forth to pour healing upon you and those you hold dear, for I see the gratitude etched upon your spirit, a gratitude that moves my heart to bless you beyond measure. You have grown wise through trials, steadfast in patience, and discerning in ways that honor the depths of my love. No longer do you bend to the fleeting approval of men, for your gaze remains fixed upon me, the author and finisher of your faith. When the wonders I am working in your life provoke envy in others, know that they cannot see what I see, the sincerity of your heart and the fullness of your commitment. If tongues rise against you, if accusations are hurled like fiery arrows, be assured that I stand as your defense. No weapon forged against you shall prosper. No word spoken in malice shall take root. For I am the God who sees all, knows all, and works all things for your good. Do not fear the darkness, for even in the shadow of the deepest night, I am with you. My gaze never falters. My guidance is always at hand. You have made the greatest of choices in entrusting your life to me, and because of your faithfulness, you are cradled in my love, sheltered beneath the refuge of my wings. I am the same God who parted the seas for Israel, who steadied David's hand against the giant, and who shut the mouths of lions for Daniel. This week, I will infuse you with courage beyond your comprehension, a bravery forged in the fires of my divine power. Rise each morning with bold determination, for I am with you. Though you have endured insult and scorn, even from those who should have cherished you, know this: I see the light within you, a flame the world cannot extinguish. I am orchestrating every detail of your life, aligning people, opportunities, and events to bring forth your triumph. Listen for my voice as it stirs within you, banishing doubt and igniting a faith that will carry you to the heights of your destiny. The victory I have prepared for you is woven into the fabric of eternity, yet it requires your trust, your persistence, and your belief in the gifts I have placed within you. When you honor the strengths I have given you, you honor me, your Creator. Some will still hurl words meant to wound, seeking to define you by your circumstances, to steal your joy and shatter your hope. But remember the story of Joseph, sold into slavery by his brothers, mocked and cast aside. Through every betrayal and every trial, I was with him, and in time he rose to a place of great honor. So it shall be with you. The words of others cannot define you when you are rooted in my truth. Many act out of hatred, but it is often envy that feeds their cruelty, for they see the favor I have placed upon you and tremble at the calling I have ordained. Do not let bitterness take root in your heart. If struggles arise or adversaries stand against you, lift them to me in prayer. Trust me to fight your battles and restore your peace. Even now, I am sending an army of angels to encamp around you and your loved ones. They will shield you as they shielded Elisha when his city was surrounded. When his servant feared, I opened his eyes to see the hills filled with chariots of fire, my heavenly hosts standing guard. So too will I surround you with divine protection, unseen yet unshakable. Move forward, my beloved. Do not lower your head in defeat, for my presence walks with you from the break of dawn to the quiet of night. While you sleep, I stand watch over you, guarding your soul and renewing your strength. Trust in me, for I am your God, your refuge, and your everlasting hope. Let your heart find rest in my promises, and know that I am ever faithful, now and forevermore. Seek me at the break of dawn, when the first light kisses the earth with promise, and cry out to me in the solemn stillness of the night, when all the world seems cloaked in shadows. Trust in the might of my hand, for my power is boundless, capable of meeting every need, healing every wound, and fulfilling every desire of your heart. I have decreed to pour forth blessings so abundant they will overflow, cascading upon you and your household like a river of divine mercy. Yet I ask you this: will you believe my words and step boldly into the light of faith? Or will fear weave its shadows and cause you to shrink back? Even as I ask, I know the answer, for I see your heart. It beats with the fervor of a warrior, the conviction of a believer. You will cling to my promises with a steadfastness that no storm can shake. At the hour when you least expect it, your victory will descend like a sunbeam piercing through a tempest, illuminating the path I have prepared for you. The instant you call out to me, I will be there. My ears are ever open to your cries, and my arms are ever ready to lift you from despair. Over and over, I will prove my love to you, not merely in whispered assurances, but in mighty deeds. Let this day mark the end of your sorrow. Let the final chapter of your pain be sealed. In its place, joy will spring forth, a joy so radiant it will warm even the coldest corners of your heart. For my love is no fleeting ember. It is an eternal flame, alive and unquenchable, capable of transforming the deepest despair into hope. Open your life fully to me, my beloved child. Allow my divine affection to seep into every recess of your soul. I see the burdens you carry, the unspoken wounds that weigh upon your spirit. I know the nights you have spent in anguish, feeling as though surrender was your only recourse. But hear me now. That season of suffering has passed. I'm pouring into your heart a purity the world cannot fathom, a love that does not falter, a peace that surpasses all understanding. Feel it now, my spirit moving within you, bringing solace to the places you once thought irreparably broken. No one will ever love you more deeply, more faithfully than I do. Your heart is safe in my hands, and so too is the destiny of your family. I have written your name upon the palm of my hand, and every moment of your life was known to me before time began. Walk forward with courage, for I am your defender, your provider, your ever-present help in every trial. Just as I parted the seas for my people and strengthened David before the giant, so now I stand beside you, wrapping you in the embrace of my boundless love and mercy. Today, know this truth. I am lifting your burdens, healing the wounds of your spirit, and breaking every chain of suffering that has held you captive. Feel the warmth of my presence as I draw near to you. I am soothing your pain, silencing your fears, and filling every corner of your being with peace. Watch closely, for I am moving on your behalf. Doors will open where none seemed possible. Circumstances will shift, aligning with my divine purpose for your good. I will guide you with wisdom for every decision and strength for every trial. Stand tall and unshaken, for my protective hand shields you as a fortress that cannot be breached. Through you, I desire to reveal my power to the world. Let your joy, unyielding even in the face of hardship, shine as a testament to my grace. Your laughter will echo as a proclamation of victory over darkness. Every smile, every moment of peace declares to the world that no shadow can extinguish the light of those who trust in me. Yes, I am planting extraordinary gifts within you, treasures yet undiscovered, talents that will shine like the morning star when you choose faith over fear. I will also surround you with loyal companions, a family devoted in love, who will walk with you and witness the miracles I am unfolding in your life. Their hearts, too, will soften, and they will come to honor and celebrate the wonders I perform through you. Recall how Joseph's brothers, once envious and dismissive, bowed before the greatness I revealed in him. So too will those who have overlooked you come to see your true worth as I weave beauty and purpose into your story. But stay vigilant, for the enemy will not rest. Voices of doubt and pessimism may arise, tempting you to waver. People may scoff at your dreams, dismiss your faith, and try to sow seeds of despair. Yet, do not let their words take root. Fix your eyes on me, and I will silence every storm, light every darkened path, and turn every trial into triumph. I am with you, my child, now and forevermore. Step forward in faith, and let my love carry you to heights you never dared imagine. Behold, my beloved, listen to the voice of eternal love that calls to the depths of your spirit. Let not the thorns of doubt and despair choke the seeds of divine promise I have sown within your heart. My charge to you is steadfast and unchanging. Turn your gaze away from the shadows of fear and fix it firmly upon me, the one who has never faltered, the one who holds you in the embrace of unfailing mercy. I am fortifying you, breathing into your soul the desire to live with fullness and joy, to walk boldly in the purpose for which you were formed. Be strong, my precious one, and let the work of your hands glorify the gifts I have entrusted to you. Do not falter in the face of weariness or sorrow, for my love upholds you, and my everlasting arms surround you like a fortress of peace. Recall the prophet Elijah, who in his despair cried out for release from his burdens, only to find that I had already ordained an angel to minister to him in the desolation of the wilderness. Just as I provided him with bread for his hunger, water for his thirst, and rest for his wearied body, so have I sent legions of heavenly warriors to encamp around you. Though their presence may remain unseen, trust in the strength of their watchful protection. Rise, my cherished one, and greet the dawn with a heart brimming with courage and faith. You are more precious to me than all the treasures of the earth, worth beyond what mortal minds can fathom. When your strength wanes, lean on me, and I will sustain you. Have I not carried you through trials before? By my grace you have overcome, and so shall you again. And so, as I walked with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace, preserving them from even the faintest scent of smoke, so will I walk with you in every trial. Fear not, for you will emerge unscathed, bearing witness to the victory I have ordained for you. Incline your ears to my voice, and let my words be a wellspring of courage to sustain you through this day and the days yet to come. Do not marvel when you see my hand moving in your life, for I am the God of miracles, and I will cause blossoms to spring forth in the deserts of your hope. My word is alive with power, power to heal the wounds of your body, to shield your loved ones from harm, to provide abundantly in the wilderness of need, and to wrap you in a mantle of comfort when the flame of hope flickers. Did I not feed multitudes with a humble offering of loaves and fishes? Surely I will supply your every need. Trust in me, for my provision exceeds all that you could ask or imagine. Within the walls of your home, you shall see joy flourish like a garden in full bloom, and abundance shall rest upon you as the dew of heaven. Receive these blessings with a humble heart. Guard against the snares of pride, and let gratitude shape your days. As I pour out my favor upon you, remember the cry of those who dwell in the shadows of want. When you extend the hand of kindness to the broken-hearted, the hungry, or the weary, you become my living reflection, embodying the compassion of my heart. Remember the Good Samaritan, who did not hesitate to bind the wounds of a stranger. So too, I call you to use the gifts I have placed in your hands to serve others. In doing so, you will unlock the storehouses of heaven and see your household blessed beyond measure. True prosperity, my beloved, is not counted in gold or riches, but in the harmony of a family bound together in love, in the peace that enfolds your home like a gentle embrace, and in the wisdom and strength that shape the generations to come. Make me the cornerstone of your life, and you will taste a joy so abundant it will overflow, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. I know every longing of your heart, every hidden wound, and every whispered hope. There is no tear you have shed that I have not gathered, no cry of despair that has not reached my ears. I see the depths of your pain, and I am reaching into the shadows to bathe them in my healing light. Even in your moments of deepest sorrow, I have never left your side. My love has pursued you through every valley and risen with you to every mountaintop. Now, my precious child, surrender your burdens to me. Let me renew your heart with the calm assurance of my presence. I will exchange your anxiety for peace, your sorrow for joy that lifts your spirit like a song. Trust that nothing is beyond my power, for I am the Lord of the impossible. Release the hurts of the past and the chains of regret, laying them in my capable hands. Let forgiveness flow freely, not as a sign of weakness, but as a testimony to the power of my grace. When you forgive, you make room for the fullness of my blessings to cascade into your life. In this very moment, my beloved, know that you are held, cherished, and eternally loved. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Rest in my promise and walk forward in the light of my glory. Feel the gentle breath of my spirit as it stirs new life within you, a sacred awakening that flows from the depths of my unending love. This love, pure and untainted, cascades into your soul. A love so powerful, it shatters every chain and lifts every burden. Walk boldly now, unshackled from shame, your heart brimming with an unshakable hope. Let your life become a song of praise, a living testament to my unwavering faithfulness. Watch, beloved, as hearts long closed begin to open, as faith takes root in those you once thought beyond the reach of grace. Through you, my name will be lifted high, exalted among the nations. Yes, my child, I am with you, always. I will not fail you, nor will I ever abandon you to face your trials alone. Trust in me, for I am the rock upon which you stand. Cling tightly to my promises, and you will behold miracles unfolding before your eyes. Transformations so profound, they can only be attributed to my divine hand. You are chosen, beloved, and infinitely precious in my sight. Stand tall in the certainty that you lack no good thing, for I, Jehovah Jireh, am your provider, your healer, and your defender. Today I remind you, my love for you surpasses all understanding, stronger and deeper than you can imagine. The future I have prepared for you is brighter than your most cherished dreams. As you walk by my side, the impossible will bow to my power. Closed doors will swing open, revealing pathways of blessing and purpose. I know the wounds you carry, the heartbreak, the betrayal, the lonely nights spent in silent tears. You gave your heart to those who failed to see your worth, offering love to those who returned only indifference or cruelty. You felt abandoned, desperate, and broken. But here I am, reaching out my hand to you. I do not want you to dwell on the pain of the past. I am the healer of wounds, the mender of hearts. Every scar, even the hidden ones, I am restoring with my tender care. Believe me when I tell you, your tomorrow will not mirror the sorrows of yesterday. That shadow of sadness, that weight of betrayal, they will not define you any longer. I invite you to lay the burdens of your past in my hands. The lessons learned will remain, but the chains of sorrow must fall away. Come to me when you are weary and discouraged. Rest in the shelter of my arms. Let your tears flow freely, for I know every longing, every ache of your heart. Even when no one else understands, I do. I see your fragile soul, and I know what you need in every moment. You can trust me with your deepest secrets, for I will never betray you. I will never mock your pain or expose your vulnerabilities. My love is steadfast and eternal. Today, place your full confidence in me. Walk with me on a path lit by my love, guided by my wisdom. When you feel lost or uncertain, speak to me. Share every fear, every hope, and every silent prayer. I long to hear your voice. I am not like those who claim to care yet turn away in times of trouble. I am your everlasting Father, your unchanging friend. When your strength fails, lean upon me, for my power will lift you above every storm. Dive deeply into my word and discover who I am. My promises are your anchor, and my purpose for you is written in the pages of Scripture. There, you will find stories of broken souls restored, shattered lives made whole, and unfailing love poured out without measure. Let these stories remind you that I can do the same for you. My presence will never leave you. Like a warm embrace on the coldest night, my comfort will wrap around you, shielding you from every fear. A new life unfolds before you, radiant with hope and laughter. Your days of weeping will give way to a testimony of joy. Though there may still be tears, they will spring not from sorrow, but from gratitude. A deep, abiding joy as you witness my faithfulness. Every promise I have spoken over you will come to pass. Do you believe this, my beloved? Let my words take root in your heart. Stir up your courage and dare to hope once more. When doubts arise, whispering that such joy is too good to be true, remember, I am the creator of all things, the Almighty God who formed the universe from nothing. There is nothing too broken for me to mend, nothing too lost for me to restore. Come now, my beloved, and rest in the assurance of my love. I am with you, and I will never let you go. Come now, rest within the shelter of my embrace, for here no enemy may reach you, no shadow may overcome you. Whoever dares to rise against you must first reckon with me, your steadfast defender. Take courage, my beloved, for I do not forsake those who place their trust in my name. You are never alone, never have you been, and never shall you be. Gaze upon the heavens, my child. See how I have set each star in its appointed place, how I uphold the vast expanse of the universe. If I can command the cosmos with my hand, do you doubt that I can hold you together? Through every valley, through every storm, I will carry you. Lean into my unfailing love. Walk forward with confidence, and do not look back upon the chains I have shattered for you. They are broken, forever broken, by my mighty hand, so that you may walk in freedom and joy. Oh, my precious one, I delight in the beauty of your heart, the love you pour out upon your family, and the honor you show to me above all else. You have chosen to walk the path of righteousness, and I trust you to steward every gift I place in your hands. Unlike those who turn from my guidance and seek fleeting happiness in the emptiness of the world, you have welcomed my word into your home, and this brings me great joy. Rest secure, for my angels stand guard over your household. Fix your eyes on love, on peace, on harmony. These treasures will never fade. Be diligent and truthful in your labors. Let your words be gentle, and may forgiveness overflow from your heart like a wellspring of grace. Each morning, as surely as the sunrise bathes the earth in light, I will renew your strength, your courage, and your joy. This is my covenant with you, a miracle for those who earnestly seek me. I have seen your tears, my child, those hidden rivers of sorrow that speak louder than words. You need not be ashamed, for I gather your tears as precious offerings. They reveal the depths of your heart, and I am here to cradle you in my arms, to wash away your pain, and to breathe life anew into your weary spirit. You have felt the sting of rejection, the weight of betrayal by those who failed to see your worth. But I, the Creator of the heavens and the earth, call you priceless. Remember, I have already paid the ultimate price with my own blood to redeem you from guilt and shame. Forgive those who have wronged you, for they know not the treasures hidden within you. Hand me your anger, your sorrow, and your frustrations. Let me free you from the chains of bitterness that threaten to bind your soul. Behold, I have wiped away the stains of your past. You no longer need to carry the burden of regret. Open your heart to my peace, which flows like the gentle light of dawn, driving away every shadow. Rise up, my beloved, with a heart full of hope and gratitude, for you are richly blessed. The more you recognize my blessings, the more your heart will overflow with praise, and in your praise, you will find the gates of abundance and joy flung wide open. Take my hand and feel the warmth of my love, a love that surrounds you even when your strength falters and your thoughts are clouded with worry. I am with you in every moment, from the first light of dawn to the quiet stillness of night. Let no one deceive you into thinking your flaws could ever separate you from me, for my love surpasses every failure. I come to you now, not because of your perfection, but because of your immeasurable worth to me. Rest in this truth. You are worthy of my unending love, and I will never tire of pouring out my blessings upon you now and forevermore. Do not allow the enemy to whisper lies of inadequacy into your heart. You are my masterpiece, intricately crafted and placed upon this earth for a divine purpose. When doubts arise and fear seeks to take hold, remember my word, which declares you are precious beyond measure. My light will pierce through every shadow, dispelling the darkness that tries to consume you. You are made to shine, to reflect my love and compassion in a world that hungers for hope. Every breath you take is filled with meaning, every step guided by my hand. Trust me, my child, and I will lead you to steady ground where the storms of life cannot shake you. Let my love anchor you, a love so selfless and steadfast that it brings peace in every season. Come to me each morning with a heart open and expectant, and let my words strengthen your spirit. In my presence, you will find the peace that surpasses all understanding, the joy that endures, and the hope that never fades. You are mine, my beloved, forever cherished, eternally secure in my arms. Imagine the moment when my spirit, like a gentle whisper, stirs within you, its tender voice filling your heart with warmth, an eternal gift bestowed from my boundless love. This is the tranquility I long for you to embrace, the peace that surpasses understanding. Each day, I await your return to my presence with eager anticipation, yearning to reveal the magnificent plans I have woven for your life. As you incline your ear to my voice, let every shadow of sorrow dissolve like frost beneath the first light of dawn. My words are a fountain of truth, cascading clarity and purpose into your soul. Open wide the gates of your heart, my beloved, and let love take root. Love not only for others, but also for the precious creation that is you. For I have sculpted you with care, my hands shaping you in divine perfection. There is no flaw in my design. Every part of you speaks of my glory. Trust in me, and behold as wonders unfold in your life, as mountains move at my command, even in ways your understanding cannot yet grasp, I will encircle you with companions of true worth, souls who will see you as I see you, uplifting and encouraging you even from afar. Fear not the harmful influences that once lingered in your path, for I will sweep them away, replacing them with those who honor the beauty of your being. Never doubt, my child, that I, the Lord your God, hold the power to transform your life. Prepare your heart, for I am ready to pour miracles into your days, your family, and all that concerns you. I see your devotion, my dear one. Every time you take my words to heart, my joy swells like a river. Keep lifting your prayers, not only for those you cherish, but even for those from whom you feel estranged. Each prayer rises before my throne like fragrant incense, and my sovereign hand moves in response. Through prayer, you will witness transformations beyond imagining, a renewal of your spirit, a steadfast determination to pursue the dreams I have planted within you, and a deepening understanding of my will. I am showering you and all who walk beside you with my unfailing love. Walk boldly into this day, free from the sway of voices that seek to lead you astray. Some may attempt to rob you of joy, to cast shadows of doubt upon your future, but know this: as you remain in step with me, my wisdom will be your compass. I will guard you from harm, for it is my nature to shield those who trust in me. Yet, I will not force my way into your plans, for I honor the freedom I have granted you. Invite me in, and you will see blessings unfold, blessings far beyond what you could dream. Draw near to me daily, immerse yourself in my word with delight, letting my voice rise above all others. Everything I speak to you flows from a wellspring of love and wisdom, guiding you securely along paths of righteousness. Surrender to me fully, and watch as I weave purpose and joy into every corner of your existence. Even now, I am here, cradling you in my unfailing love. I know your heart grows heavy at times, burdened by the weight of fears and doubts. But listen closely. I hold every detail of your life in my hands. When the storms of life rage, remember that I have never lost sight of you, not for a single heartbeat. Feel my peace descending upon you like the quiet of a soft rain, flowing through your spirit, wrapping you in serenity. The world may churn with conflict and chaos, but let my voice rise above the clamor. Others may try to cast their anxieties upon you, but you need not accept them. Here and now, in this holy moment, I invite you to pause. Imagine my love as a radiant light enveloping your soul, granting you permission to rest in my peace. This stillness, my precious child, is a foretaste of heaven, a glimpse of the eternal calm I offer you daily. Picture my throne in all its splendor. When your heart bows before me in humble surrender, it is not a mere gesture, it is a cosmic event. Angels rejoice, and all creation bears witness, for you, my beloved, are drawing near to me. In this sacred communion, I place my seal upon your heart. You are mine, wholly and eternally. No weapon forged against you shall prevail, no doubt shall endure. My love for you is a fire that transcends time and space, illuminating your path with the brilliance of my truth. Though earthly fathers may falter, forgetting their children, I am not like them. I am the eternal Father, unchanging and steadfast. My gaze never strays from you, and my arms are always open. Come, my beloved, and rest in the embrace of my love, where you will find the strength, joy, and peace that only I can give. My boundless devotion to you knows neither measure nor end. Even if your early years were a tapestry woven with threads of sorrow and disappointment, do not for a moment compare me to those who have caused you pain. I am not distant nor indifferent. I am your eternal Father, the one who sees every detail of your life, the unnoticed gestures, the hidden tears, the silent prayers whispered in the stillness of your heart. I am the one who listens without ceasing, whose watchful eye never strays, and whose love never falters. Let this truth rise like dawn upon your soul, softening the hardened corners and illuminating the shadowed places within you. My deepest desire is to see you whole, free from the chains that have bound you, the burdens that have weighed upon you, and the wounds that have scarred your spirit. Come, linger in my presence a moment longer. There is no rush here. Lay down every burden, every regret, every sorrow that drags your heart low. Speak not a word if you cannot, for your silence too is a melody I cherish. Allow me to carry what you cannot, for my strength is without limit, and my arms are always open. I will never tire of hearing your voice or cradling your worries. Let this moment be a sacred exchange. You give me your troubles, and I fill your spirit with peace that surpasses all understanding. When you leave this place and step back into the world, know that my calm will remain with you, settling over you like a gentle, protective covering. The chaos and tension others carry may swirl around you, but it cannot enter the sanctuary of your heart. Let my peace define you, so that all who see you will sense the radiance of my presence shining through you. Beloved child, I am the Lord who spoke light into existence when all was void and dark. I am the one who divided the sea to make a way where none could be seen, who rained manna from heaven to nourish my people in their wilderness. Today, I want you to know that I see you. I see your needs, your fears, your hopes. I am leading you into a season of abundant provision, where every debt will be joyfully settled, and your hands will overflow with blessings to share with others. Trust that I am surrounding you with people who will bring kindness, fellowship, and opportunities beyond your imagining. Just as I have moved the hearts of kings and prophets throughout the ages, I will stir hearts in your favor. Keep these promises close. I am your shepherd, and you will lack nothing. Let this truth cradle you each morning when you rise, and each night as you lay down to rest. As you journey through your day, meet every soul you encounter with humility, compassion, and honor. Remember the Good Samaritan, who did not pass by the wounded stranger but tended his wounds with oil and wine, carried him to safety, and ensured his care. I ask you to do the same. Lift the hurting, offer a kind word, a warm smile, even when your own heart feels the weight of sorrow. Do not underestimate the power of a single act of kindness. It can pierce the darkness of another's despair and bring forth light. Within you, I have placed treasures, gifts and talents, some already known to you and others yet hidden, waiting like gems to be discovered. The time has come for you to let these gifts shine. Think of David, a shepherd boy overlooked by many, who stepped forward with courage to face the giant Goliath. He wielded the skills I had given him, a humble sling and unwavering faith, and accomplished what others deemed impossible. In the same way, I have crafted you with unique abilities, woven into the fabric of your being. Step into the calling I have placed upon you, for in doing so, you reflect my glory and kindle hope in those around you. Do not fear, for you are never alone. Just as I was with Daniel in the lion's den, shutting the mouths of the beasts, so too am I with you in every trial. When the storms of life rage, remember how my son spoke to the winds and the sea, commanding them to be still, and they obeyed him. In the same way, I will calm the storms of doubt, fear, and worry that rise within you. Trust in me, and you will know peace. Amen. My beloved and precious child, hear the voice that calls out to you from the depths of eternity, a voice that speaks with infinite tenderness and boundless love, yearning to embrace your weary soul. You are my treasure, my creation, fashioned with care and purpose, and these words are whispered for your heart alone. Turn your attention fully to me, even for a fleeting moment, and let my voice rise above the clamor of worldly distractions, for what I share with you carries the weight of eternity. Stay with me. Linger a little longer in this sacred communion, and open your heart as a flower unfolds to the light. Allow me to touch the burdens you carry, to lift from you the heaviness that clouds your spirit. I long to soothe the sorrows that weigh upon you, to quiet the restless shadows of doubt and fear. Come closer to me, beloved one, and rest in my unending embrace. Trust in me as a child trusts their parent, for my love is steadfast and eternal, a wellspring that never runs dry. Know this, I am faithful to every promise I have ever spoken. My words are alive, imbued with power and purpose, and they are given to restore you, to heal you, and to ignite a joy that will radiate through your days. Each morning, as the first light breaks upon the horizon, let your heart awaken to my presence, for I am near to you. I am the source of your strength and the keeper of your peace. In me, you will find solace that surpasses understanding, a love so sacred and pure that it will fill every void and mend every wound. I have never left you, not for a moment, nor will I ever forsake you. This truth is immovable, a foundation upon which you can stand secure. When the storms of life rage and you feel adrift, remember that you are cradled in my hands, sheltered beneath my wings. Trust me with all that you are, and I will guide you through every trial and triumph. My arms remain open wide, ready to receive you, no matter the hour or circumstance. Beloved, as each new dawn unfolds, breathe deeply and feel my presence surrounding you, an eternal companion in every step you take. When you lift your voice to me in prayer, when you pour out your heart with trust and confidence, it delights me. I hear your cries, your whispers, your unspoken longings, and I am moved by your faith. I treasure the prayers you offer for those you hold dear, for they reflect the beauty of your compassionate spirit. Yet I also long for you to bring your own needs to me, to trust that I delight in blessing you beyond measure. Do not allow the trials of life to dim your light or to burden you with despair. Come to me when you are weary, and I will renew your strength. Let my peace, which transcends all understanding, guard your heart and mind. Cast away the fears that seek to entangle you, for I am your protector, your refuge, and your ever-present help. I have delivered you before. Remember the times when all hope seemed lost. Yet I reached down and worked wonders on your behalf. My power has not diminished, and my love for you has only grown deeper. Hold fast to my word, cherishing it as a treasure beyond price. Let it anchor you when the waves rise high and the winds howl fierce. Know that I am working all things for your good, even in the unseen realms, preparing a future filled with hope and promise. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect, and rest assured that every plan I have for you is woven with threads of goodness and grace. Lift your eyes to me and allow gratitude to overflow from your heart, for I have lavished you with blessings, seen and unseen. In your moments of worship and thanksgiving, you draw near to me, and I draw near to you. Even when you do not voice your desires, know that I am already at work, orchestrating blessings beyond your imagining. Your faith, your loyalty, your unwavering trust, they are the keys that unlock the doors to the abundant life I have prepared for you. My child, I see your tears and feel the ache of your heart. I know the pain that recent days have brought, and I hold your sorrows as tenderly as I hold you. Yet do not let despair take root. Lift your gaze to the heavens and see the glory that lies ahead. I am with you now and always, and I will never cease to pour my love upon you. Walk with me, trust in me, and let my joy become your strength. For you are mine, and I am yours, forever and ever. Through the storms of confusion that may cloud your thoughts, I declare to you with unwavering certainty, no harm shall befall you, no shame shall taint your spirit. You are destined to conquer the hosts of adversity, to rise victorious over every threat that dares approach. Lift your eyes and recognize your divine worth, for you are the cherished child of the Almighty. No power can prevail against you, no obstacle can stand before you. Victory is already yours, carved into the eternal promises of heaven. Rejoice in this truth and turn away from the shadows of defeat, For I, your Lord, will move mountains on your behalf, and you shall ascend with a faith unshaken, shining with the strength of heaven itself. Your prayers shall pour forth with the fervor of conviction, and the assurance of my answer shall fill your heart. Walk with the determination of one who carries the seal of divine favor, with courage that cannot falter. Let the burdens of discouragement and sadness fall away like chains broken by light. I see the trials you face within your family, the wounds that bring you sorrow, and the moments when your soul aches for rest. In those moments, draw near to me. Seek the solace of stillness, the embrace of solitude, and the communion of my Holy Spirit, for in that sacred place, your soul shall find its healing. You were not created to dwell in tears or to linger in sorrow, failure, or regret. Though you may suffer and weep, my love for you endures beyond measure. When you feel the weight of despair, know that I am here to lift you up. You will not remain defeated. Your heart, beautiful and pure, was not made for darkness. Step boldly into the radiance of my light, and let your face shine with joy. Let the world see your transformation and proclaim my name, Jesus, with gladness in their hearts. You are my beloved, a reflection of my eternal love. All that I have done for you is but a glimpse of what I will yet do. I am the God of wonders, the performer of supernatural miracles, and I will move in your life so that you may understand your great worth to me. No longer is there time for despair or retreat. You are my sharpened arrow, piercing the winds and forging a path toward the abundant blessings I have prepared for you. I will expand your vision and deepen your understanding, so that you recognize your place in the generations to come. Do not be disheartened if the world overlooks you today. Do not be crushed by the wounds inflicted upon you, though they may sting. Every blessing I have given you, every gift and trial, carries a divine purpose. Trust that I hold all things in my sovereign hands. But remember this, your attitude matters. Let your faith and belief lift you to heights you have yet to imagine. Feast upon my word when you feel weak. Kneel in surrender when your strength falters, and if you cannot see the way forward, look to the heavens. I am there. More than that, I dwell within your heart, nearer than your breath. My blessings are not distant. They stand before you, waiting to be claimed. Your salvation is at hand. Your mountains of trouble shall crumble, and the adversaries of your soul are already defeated. Now I ask you, do you believe? Do you love me? Your answer will unlock a miracle within you, a work so wondrous that it will fill your life with light and purpose. Hear my call and take these words to heart. Today I ask 3 things of you to calm your spirit and banish anxiety. First, surrender your heart to me entirely and without fear. Let it be a pure offering, free from doubt or hesitation. My purpose is to grant you eternal joy and a life overflowing with love, not to burden you with pain or punishment. My plans for you are rich with hope, prosperity, and the fullness of life. Kneel before my throne and yield your will to mine. Nourish your spirit with my word, and trust me without reservation. Though doubts may arise and challenges may surround you, let my promises be the unshakable anchor of your faith. Take this day as the moment of renewal, the hour to lift your heart to me. Know that I am your refuge, your strength and your salvation, now and forevermore. If you shall choose to offer me your heart, do so with a fervor that knows no bounds. For half-hearted devotion, given only in fleeting moments of convenience, will leave your faith without root or anchor. When the tempests of life rise and the winds howl, such faith will falter, and your soul will be cast adrift upon turbulent seas. Your thoughts will scatter like leaves before a storm, your emotions surging and sinking in chaotic tides. But this, my beloved, is not the path I desire for you. I call you to give me your heart wholly and unreservedly, to pledge your loyalty and faith with a steadfastness that cannot be shaken. Surrender your life to me, not for the fleeting years of this world, but for the boundless eternity that awaits. Each day that passes will not subtract from your existence, but add to it immeasurably, for you shall walk with me forever, beholding wonders beyond mortal comprehension. The tapestry of creation will reveal its infinite beauty, and blessings innumerable shall be poured into your life. Your family will flourish in unity, and together you shall face every trial with unyielding courage. Those who seek your harm will falter, for my protection surrounds you like an impenetrable fortress. Know this truth: the reward for those who follow me is eternal victory, a triumph already secured. Yet I do not demand perfection, only the surrender of your heart, your faith, and your loyalty. I ask you to make this choice now, not with hesitation, but with the conviction that springs from love. Raise your hands to the heavens if you are able, or close your eyes and let silence enfold you. In this stillness, lift your heart in thanksgiving. Count your blessings, those you hold now, those you anticipate, and those you have cherished in days gone by. Do not overlook the seemingly small gifts that sustain and strengthen you. Give thanks for the breath that fills your lungs, for the sun that rises anew each day, for the people who journey beside you, and even for the trials that shape your spirit. If you feel bereft of blessings, then give thanks for the very act of gratitude itself, for it opens the eyes of your heart. In giving thanks, the scales of sorrow will fall away, and the horizon before you will brighten. You will see with clarity the abundance that has always surrounded you, blessings like streams of living water, flowing to sustain your soul and fortify your resolve. Even in moments of despair, when tears blur your vision, lift your voice in gratitude, for it is in such acts that healing begins. Thank me for the life I have given you, for the air you draw, for the family you hold dear, even if your circumstances are far from what you desire. Gratitude will awaken your spirit to the miraculous workings of my hand. Soon I will guide your steps along paths unknown, revealing the maps and the waypoints that will lead you to your divine purpose. But for now, be present in this moment, offering thanks for the here and now. Let gratitude flow from your heart even when it aches, for in the crucible of struggle your faith is refined and your character is forged. Lastly, do not keep this light to yourself. Share these words with those who dwell in darkness, for many walk among you burdened with hidden sorrows, their souls teetering on the brink of despair. Though their faces may wear the mask of contentment, their hearts cry out for a reason to live. Be the bearer of this love, the herald of hope. Share the joy that fills you, the peace that my presence brings. As you pour out love upon others, I will surround you with harmony, prosperity, and blessings that overflow. Fear and anxiety shall flee, and you will know a peace beyond understanding. Even if your words are met with derision, know that the hearts of those who hear will stir, for they are parched for what you offer. Go forth, my beloved, and sow seeds of love. In doing so, you shall reap a harvest of blessings, and your life shall become a beacon, guiding others to the eternal joy and victory that await in me. Behold, beloved, for you are cherished beyond measure, cradled in the embrace of an everlasting love. A love so profound, it whispers to the depths of your soul, carrying the assurance that I have heard the prayers you offered in the stillness of night, when tears flowed freely and the weight of life bore heavily upon you. As you sought courage, strength, peace, and clarity, I was there, gathering your whispers like precious jewels. Know this truth: your cries have reached the heavens, and your heart's plea has not gone unnoticed. Now, awaken to the dawn of a new day, where rays of hope illuminate your path. You, once wearied and hesitant, now rise with unwavering determination. Where fear once cast its shadow, faith now burns brightly. Where uncertainty once gripped you, resolve now anchors your soul. Yesterday your steps faltered at the thought of adversity, but today you stand unshaken, prepared to face any giant that dares to challenge you. Arise and walk boldly, for within you I have placed an unyielding spirit, a fervor to triumph against all odds. My hand has guided you to this moment, not merely to sustain you, but to equip you with power to overcome. Though the mountains before you may seem insurmountable, remember this: no trial exceeds my might, no hardship escapes my grace. I am your fortress, your strength in battle, and your refuge in storms. Through my love you are more than a conqueror, and every enemy that rises against you will fall. Every aspiration you pursue will find favor in my sight, and the doors that seem locked will yield to my touch. Do not fear the judgment or malice of others, for as long as you walk in integrity and trust in me, no force shall prevail against you. I am your shield, your advocate, and your unfailing companion. When others stand in opposition, I will soften their hearts and guide their actions to align with your good. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect. The blessings I have prepared for you will arrive not with struggle, but with ease, as I orchestrate every detail for your benefit. I see your heart, weary and burdened, doubting its worthiness of my presence. Yet know this: your faith and humility have captivated me. I long not only to enter your life, but to dwell in your heart, to inscribe my words of healing upon its walls. With the gentlest touch, I will shatter the chains that bind you and banish the fears and anxieties that plague your mind. Even the heavens obey my voice. How much more will your soul find rest in my embrace? Come to me, and I will fill you with peace, joy, and the assurance of a bright future. When you draw near to me, I will envelop you in my love, revealing the depth of my care and protection. This is your inheritance, a treasure I have stored up for you, a life of freedom, joy, and victory. Believe in me with all your heart, for through my Spirit you are transformed, made whole, and empowered to stand firm against every challenge. Let patience and wisdom be your guide. Do not rush ahead, driven by fleeting emotions, nor make hasty decisions without seeking my counsel. I am your guide, leading you away from snares and misunderstandings. Avoid the weight of unnecessary burdens, for I desire your freedom, not your entanglement. Soon my light will break through the shadows of your life, and my grace will flow abundantly. Chains of oppression will be broken, and you will walk a path of liberty, secure in my provision. Keep your plans close to your heart, for not everyone will understand the visions I have given you. There are those who, out of envy or ignorance, may seek to sow doubt or recount your past failures. Do not let their words deter you, for the old has passed away, and behold, I am doing a new thing in you. Your heart has been renewed, and now you lean on me, not on the approval of others. In all that you undertake, you will prosper, for I will go before you, opening doors and resolving every difficulty. Trust in me completely. I am with you every moment of every day, holding you, guiding you, and blessing you. My power is your strength, and my love is your shield. Whatever lies ahead, fear not, for with me all things are possible. Rest in this truth: you are mine, and I will never let you go. Behold, my child, for I speak to you with the voice of eternity, and my words are as a river of healing, flowing with the supernatural power of life and renewal. They are sufficient to lift you from the depths of despair, to set your soul soaring above the shadows that seek to bind you. Even now, this power is yours to grasp, freely given by the love that knows no bounds. You cannot remain shackled by the chains of anguish, nor can you believe that the weight of your sins is a burden you are doomed to carry. Do you not see? The world you inhabit may be veiled in affliction, but it is a conquered world, and you are the cherished child of the Almighty. He has declared victory over all things and promised it to you as your inheritance. Trust in me, beloved, with each step you take, for even amidst the trials of this world, you shall find triumph. I have seen your tears, those silent rivers that flow from the depths of your soul, often without reason or understanding. Let me reveal to you the source of this sorrow. It is the yearning of your spirit to return to me. Your heart longs for my embrace. Your very essence reaches for me, for apart from me, you can do nothing. Life feels as though it slips through your fingers. Peace and happiness seem distant dreams, and even those you hold dear appear to drift further away. Yet hear me now, for I am here. I stand beside you, closer than your breath, and before you lies a spring of living waters. Its flow brings blessings that quench the thirst of your soul and wash away the shadows of sadness. Drink deeply, my child, for from this fountain you shall never thirst again. I promise you your faith has borne fruit. Today, my word is enough to heal you, for you have opened the door of your heart, and I have entered. I will dwell with you, pouring blessings upon your household and shielding you from harm. I see the weariness in your spirit, the weight that bows your head, and I say to you, rise. Walk with me not in despair, but in confidence and hope. I am not a distant God, far removed and unreachable. No, I am here by your side, as I have always been, even when you forgot my presence. Give me your hand, and let us journey together through the valleys of your thoughts. Tell me, what burdens you? Why do you fear the path ahead? Why do you doubt the destiny I have crafted for you? Yes, the world can be cruel, its trials sharp and bitter. As a child, your eyes were bright with wonder, your heart open to love, and your smile a beacon of trust. Yet, as you grew, betrayal dimmed your light, and wounds closed your heart. The laughter faded, and you doubted the promises I spoke. But I tell you now, I have never ceased to know you, never stopped calling you by name. Just as I placed the stars in the heavens and hold them in their courses, I have held you through every storm. I know every scar, every hurt, every unspoken ache. Speak to me, my beloved, for we share a language that transcends words, and I will bring you comfort. Let me guide you to a place prepared for you, a place of love, honor, and peace. There you are robed in garments of splendor, your name is celebrated, and every moment of your life is watched over with tender care. It is a sanctuary where your soul finds its rest, where you are truly seen and cherished as the child of the Almighty, created in His image. Even if you stumble, you are never cast away. For within my heart, you have a home that no power on earth or in the heavens can take from you. Do not believe the lies that whisper unworthiness into your ear. By my blood, I have purchased your freedom. Your past no longer holds you captive. In my heart, you are secure, forever, my beloved child. You have not been defeated. You are still standing, because you have clung to my promises. That faith fills you with a strength that nothing can overcome, a resilience that no enemy can break. Hold these words close, my precious one, and stand firm against the onslaught of despair. Though the storms rage and the darkness presses in, you are not alone. You are mine, and in me you will find unending victory. Behold, you are mine, and I hold you steadfastly within the embrace of my mighty hand. My radiant sword stands as your unwavering shield, and through my eternal word, your triumph is assured. Look not to the fleeting reflections of the world, but gaze deeply into the mirror of my enduring promises. See yourself as I see you, treasured beyond measure, cherished above all, and beloved with an everlasting love. The fiercest battle lies not outside, but within your heart, where emotions sometimes weave webs of deceit, leading you astray with thoughts and fears that are not rooted in truth. Yet, fear not, for I am your anchor, unshaken and strong. Do not be governed by the whims of your feelings, nor let the shadows of adversity convince you that defeat looms. Even in the face of daunting trials and news that seems to cast darkness upon your path, remember this: I hold dominion over all things, and my will transforms every circumstance for the good of those who love me. You, my beloved, are among the chosen. With my precious blood, I have cleansed you. With my spirit I have filled you. I have endowed you with strength to overcome, granting you victory in all things. Cling to me with a sincere heart, find refuge in the shelter of my love, and rest assured that even your missteps are woven into my divine plan for your benefit. Your days of anguish are ending, and peace shall flow like a river through your life and family. As the sun rises and sets, you will witness how I bring your deepest longings into fruition. Yes, there will be moments when the weight of trials may weary your soul, when the dark clouds of uncertainty obscure your vision. But hear this truth: you are never alone. Even in the blackest of nights I guide you by the hand, my light piercing the gloom. Do not be dismayed, for I am your Father, and my love will never abandon you. Declare now your trust in me. Let the assurance of my presence fill your spirit. I am your healer, your deliverer, the one who opens doors that no man can shut and clears the thorns from your path. I am your provider, your protector, and your fortress. Within my hands lie your life and future, your family and dreams, all cradled beneath the mantle of my unfailing love. In this sacred moment, as my words flow into your heart, know that my spirit is with you in power and truth. Cast away the anxieties that once tormented you, for they have no place where my peace resides. Walk forward with unwavering confidence, my beloved. Though your eyes may not see me, your spirit feels my nearness. Believe in the miracles I work in your life and trust in the wonders I perform for you and those you hold dear. Place your hand in mine and let me lead you along the path of love where my will reigns supreme. When the storms rage and the seas roar, my voice calms their fury, and you are sheltered under my protective wings. The terrors of the night no longer disturb your rest, for my peace guards your soul like an unbreakable fortress. Let not the chaos of this world dissuade you from the path I have laid before you. Hold tightly to my hand, never letting go, and keep your gaze fixed on me. Each day is a divine gift, an opportunity to rise above the struggles of yesterday. The burdens of the past, the disappointments, the sorrows, and the fears are swept away, leaving only hope and joy in their place. Walk with me, my child, and know that my love surrounds you, now and forevermore. Cast off the heavy burdens that cling to your soul like chains forged in despair, for you were not made to live shackled by thoughts that dim the light of hope within you. Rise above the darkness of doubt that whispers lies to your heart, and begin with the power of your own words. Let not your tongue wound your spirit, nor sow seeds of destruction in the fertile soil of your being, for words like arrows can pierce the innocent and weary hearts of others, tearing apart the bonds of families and plunging souls into the abyss of sorrow. But when words are wise and kind, they build up, heal, and nurture life, bearing fruit that brings forth joy and peace. Do not listen to the deceiver who fills your mind with despair, convincing you that change is impossible, that the road ahead is paved only with defeat and desolation. Cast out such lies, for with me nothing is impossible. Hold fast to this truth, my child. No matter the storms that assail you, your life, your future, your character, your struggles, yes, even the deepest wounds of your heart can be transformed by my hand. If you ask, I can begin the work of renewal even now. It will not always be easy, but I give you my solemn promise that my strength will uphold you, my love will sustain you, and my power will guide you. Do not forget this. I love you with a love that knows no bounds. Every breath you take, every step you walk upon this earth, is a testament to my care for you. The miracle you long for, the breakthrough your soul cries out for, I am not only willing but able to bring it forth. Believe me. Trust in me. When I carried the cross upon my back, every step I took was for you. My suffering, though unspeakable, had a purpose. I saw you, yes, you, even then. I knew the pain and rejection you would endure, the sorrows that would seek to overwhelm your heart, and so I bore the weight of sin, shame, and sorrow, that you might be free. Today, my child, I speak to the depths of your heart. Release the discouragement that binds you. Let go of the frustrations that have dimmed the light in your eyes. I have already borne the weight of your pain. I gave my life and rose again, so that you might know the fullness of joy, freedom, and abundant life. Believe my words, that your mind may be renewed, that the rivers of confusion and despair may give way to streams of clarity and peace. Where sorrow once dwelled, joy will spring forth like morning light. Where despair reigned, hope will blossom. Where you felt unworthy, love will take root. Love for me, love for others, and yes, love for yourself. I have cast your mistakes as far as the east is from the west. They are no more in my sight. Give me your heart, my child, and lift your eyes to my ways. Though you are a pilgrim in this world, sowing seeds of faith amidst its trials, know that my blessing is your destination. Walk in the path of my love, for I desire to fill your heart with unshakable joy, to remove every affliction that has darkened your countenance. I see the battles you have fought, some since childhood. I know the wounds you carry, the fears that haunt you. You are known to me, beloved, and I have chosen you, not because of your perfection, but because of your heart. I have called you to victory, to be a light to others, a guide to those lost in the shadows. Through your life I will display my glory, that others may see what I can accomplish in a willing and humble heart. Accept the riches of my spirit, not as fleeting treasures, but as eternal blessings. Take courage, for I am at work around you, bringing transformation that will astonish even those who know you best. They will marvel at the joy and strength that radiate from you, a reflection of my love at work within you. Give me your heart today, and I will begin a mighty work in your life. I will surround you and your family with harmony, peace, and blessings untold. The storms that once threatened to consume you will pass, and you will emerge victorious, held steady by my hand. Even now, as you read these words, feel the weight of your burdens lifting. Feel the warmth of my love filling your heart, a love that dispels sadness and ignites the fire of hope within you. Stand up, beloved, for this is not the time to surrender. You stand on the brink of triumph, and I am with you. Though the winds may rage and the storms howl, under my wings you will find refuge. My hand is your shield, my heart your sanctuary. I know your pain. I too have tasted betrayal and the wounds inflicted by those I loved. Yet even amidst the cruelty of this world, my love remains steadfast. Trust in me, for I will not fail you. I will lift you up, restore your soul, and lead you into a life of joy and abundance. You are mine, and I will never let you go. In the depths of eternity, I have known your heart and felt the weight of your soul. I have seen the fire of love burn within you, even when met with the cold winds of rejection. You have loved unto the brink of despair, and I tell you now, I understand. I know the silent cries of your spirit, the torrent of tears that falls like a hidden stream in the wilderness, and the heavy shadow of fear and sorrow that lingers over you. Yet, hear my voice, for I am near, closer than the breath that fills your lungs. You are not forgotten. You are cherished. When the storms of life rise, and the voices of despair whisper their lies, remember that I am the one who calms the tempest. Banish from your mind the thoughts of death and defeat, for they have no hold over you. The night is fading, and the dawn of my promise has arrived. Behold, I have renewed your strength, written the covenant of hope upon your heart, and set before you a vision brighter than the stars. Let not the scoffers steal your joy. Their path leads to ruin, but yours is the path of victory, paved by my hand. When loneliness wraps its cold arms around you, know that I am here. I walk beside you, unseen but ever present, and I will send the one you need in due time. Trust in my timing, for I am never late. The burdens you carry are not yours to bear alone. Place them upon me, for my shoulders are strong, and I delight in lifting the weary. You were not made for a life of anguish, but for a life of peace, joy, and purpose. Raise your eyes to the heavens and remember my words. I have spoken, and I do not lie. The miracle you await is in my hands. The doors you seek are being opened, and the fears that haunt you shall be no more. When the nights are long and sleepless, and your mind is a battlefield of anxieties, speak to them with authority. Declare that fear has no power over a soul that trusts in me. I am your refuge, your fortress, and your ever-present help in times of trouble. In me, you will find the peace that surpasses understanding. Do not falter now, my beloved. You have fought valiantly, and your journey is far from over. The trials you have faced were not in vain, for each one has refined you like gold in the fire. Look back and see how I have carried you through the impossible, how I have turned your tears into triumphs. Rest your heart in my care, and let your spirit be still. I am your strength when your own falters, your light when darkness encroaches. The winds of the world may try to steal your memory of my faithfulness, but I command them to cease. Do not let their noise drown out my voice, for I am speaking life into your weary soul. Trust me, even when the path ahead is shrouded in mystery, I have never abandoned you, and I never will. From the beginning of time, I have written your name upon my heart, and my love for you is boundless. Remember, my child, you are deeply loved. Before the stars were hung in the sky, I planned a future for you, a future filled with hope and promise. Do not let sadness take root where joy is meant to flourish. Walk forward with the eyes of faith, for what I have prepared for you surpasses all your dreams. The trials you face are but a season, and the glory that awaits you is eternal. Lift your voice to me and let your heart respond. Who loves you more than I do? I see your struggles, your tears, your perseverance. You have been brave, and I am proud of you. The battles you face will not defeat you, for you are mine, and in me you are victorious. Rest in my promise, for I am the Lord your God, and I will never fail you. I am here, my hand stretched out to you. Take it.